So right now we're connecting, and he'll light up and move around a little bit. He's a little twitchy. So when we get to the main page of the app, you can select to drive him, create a message, patrol, where he just patrols on his own, or you can go to settings. I'm not going to play with the settings in this video. What you want to do first is make sure that he's basically aligned properly. And the way you do that is you click image of him on the right side there, and I'll show you why in a second. So hit the question mark on the lower left corner, and that'll give you directions on how to use the basic interface here. So as you can see in the middle, it says use to aim BB8, move blinking blue aim light until it faces you, and then you release it. So what that basically means is when you go ahead and press that image of him in the middle, a blue light's going to blink on the large round part of BB8, and you use your finger to get that blue light to point at you, and then he's basically aligned properly so that when you use the joystick, which is right on the left side, he'll go in the right direction. So you might be playing with him and find that when you move the arrow up, he goes backwards, like toward you, or just goes in the wrong direction. So the way you fix that is you go to the right side, you click him, get that blue light aiming at you again, and then try it again. So that's basically how it works. So you use the joystick on the left to move him around, and it's quite a bit of fun. And if you have any questions on this interface, hit that question mark on the lower left hand corner. So you might be wondering what's next to the question mark. Well, that is how you drive him in reverse. And if you read the other text here, so on the far right, bottom right, it says boost BB8's speed temporarily. So when you're moving him around, you can hit that, and then all of a sudden he'll just go faster. Okay, so that's basically it. And then on the arrows on the upper right and upper left, the upper right arrow goes to settings, the upper left arrow just brings you back where you can choose to do something else, like create a message. You can play around with that. If I go in there right now, for some reason the screen recording turns black when I start messing around with it. I'll go in there, but I won't actually record a message. So the way this works is you can select different types of messages. The first one is one of the ships, and then there's a stormtrooper type message, and then an R2-D2 type message, C-3PO, and so on. There's a couple recorded ones there already. And you can kind of play around with it and have fun and create your own message, or listen to the ones that are pre-recorded. That's basically it. And then of course you go to patrol, and this is where he basically goes on his own, and then he maps the area. So as you can see here, I'll just hit the question mark. So you can tap to return the main menu on the upper left, and then this bar area, you tap that to switch between the BB8 sensor readings. Down below, patrol distance, tap to switch between BB8 sensor readings again. So you know it's okay. You just basically watch him move around. So you would hit the start button in there, and then he just takes off, and in the tracking system you'll see it sort of maps him like a GPS, and that's how that works. Okay, so you can drive, message, patrol, and then there's settings. I'm not going to play around with that right now. Okay, so let's go take him for a little test run, and I'll show you more what he looks like instead of just a screen recording.
Versus